Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 61 of Let's Play Solasta, Island of Domination. So today is the big day. It is August something or other, and Baldur's Gate 3 releases today. So very exciting. As much as I'm into Solasta, guys, I think I may put this on pause and go ahead and start Baldur's Gate 3. Now, of course, this would be ending the second recording batch, which went from episode 19 of Solasta to whatever episode I end on today, be it 61 or 62. But, you know, I think it's probably best for my channel to do that. And honestly, I'm just really excited for Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, come on, it's Baldur's Gate 3. But that said, I am still super into Solasta, so I don't know. I mean, it seems that I'm going to start Baldur's Gate 3, and we're going to put this on pause for a while. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, we got back to the Thieves Guild last night. We have to level up again, so it seems like a decent place to sort of wrap everything up here. Let's go to the Thieves Guild, and we're going to identify today. We have some stuff to identify, so let's go to Ilandir's. I mean, we have plenty of gold, 14,008. So let's identify this spear. Let's hit identify and click the spear. Spear +1. Nibiria. Let's go ahead and identify this beautiful cloak. It is the Cloak of Protection. And wasn't there something else? The hexagonal ring is a ring of fire resistance. It needs to be attuned. I guess that's it then. So everything magical has been ID'd. We're going to sell everything else today. That, let's see, we've got pelt, that. Black pearl powder, that stuff's pretty rare. We have just a ton of arrows. I don't think we need all these arrows, right? Let's just sell a few of them. 43 gold. We'll take it. Kalandra has a bunch to sell. Oh, she's keeping the prime stuff. I guess she sold already, so let's go to Nibiria. Nibiria has all the pelts. Then we have a battle axe +1. Go ahead and sell that. We have the boots of striding and springing. Can leave that on for now, or leave that there. Breastplates. Chainmails. Then we have another displacement cloak, a cloak of protection, a cloak of the ancient king, a bunch of clubs, a crafting manual that we already have, daggers. Then we have a soul drinker. No, that's a dagger +1. We can safely get rid of that. Embroidered silk robe. Okay, that's nothing. Just sell it. We have the endless quiver of Colthanin, which generate arrows every 1 hour, summons 20 arrows to the inventory. We don't need it. 2 pelts, a heavy crossbow. She's already got a heavy crossbow +1. Leather. We have a Lightbringer greatsword, which really we have no use for. We have 2 of them already. Or no, we have... well, let's just save it in case we need the radiance damage instead of the doom blade. Longbows, long swords, a Manacallan Morningstar. It's just uncommon. Let's get rid of it. Noble clothes. Some potions and stuff that we're keeping. A prime dagger we'll keep. Prime druid armor we'll keep. Primed heavy crossbow. Primed Morningstar. We'll keep the primed stuff. Then we have a ring of fire. 3 rings of necrotic resistance. A scimitar +2. A scale armor +1. A scimitar. Do we sell the scimitar +2? I don't know. Let's get rid of the shields. The short bows. Wow, short sword. She's got a lot. Studded leather. She's got a soul drinker dagger. And she's got a studded leather +1, which we can safely get rid of. A warhammer and the winged boots. Hang on to, I guess, for now. 6846. Boom. And we're not even done yet. We're up to 21,000. We're not even selling all the gems, but we're selling these crafting recipes that go for good money. That we already have every crafting option here. They're all poison related. It says that we know this crafting option for all of them. Wow, 38.57 just in that. And not selling the gems and stuff like that. Oh, then we have all these gold bracelets, the jade pendants, the gold locket. Oh my gosh, guys, we are just making a killing. Not even selling the gems, just selling this stuff. We also have a stone of good luck, a silver comb. Let's sell the spear +1. Cool, 54.61 will conclude. Now, let's do a little more inventory management. Let's see. You have crossbow bolts. Let's give the crossbow bolts to Ilandir. Let's see. You've got some stuff of your own. Oh, thieves' tools. We've got to get rid of the thieves' tools. Extra set of thieves' tools. Boom. Even those are worth 22 gold. Now, does anyone have arrows? Nibiria. Got a lot of magical stuff. You've got 5 poisoned arrows. We'll give those up. Kalandra. You've got 5 long night poison bolts. We'll give those up. And you've got darts that we've got to sell. So Kalandra, sell the 5 darts for 2 silver. Ilandir, you've got some stuff to give to Zoe. The acid, the blood daffodils, which you've got a stack of 20 of. The deep root lichen, the dragon rose, Kelvin amaranth, Manicalan orchid, lily of the badlands, queen ivy, storm heather, serpentinite, scarn powder, trollacanthus, and that would be everything. You've got 3 torches. Okay, so everybody kind of is good to go. Now, let's divvy up some of this gear. So the circlet of blasting casts scorching ray 1 charge. We can give this to her, actually. So she has a ranged type of attack. The Cloak of Displacement seems like we should use it. Kalandra would have to give up maybe Stone of... Oh no, she'd have to give up the Cloak of Arachnida. Resistance to poison, damages half, can move along walls, cannot be restrained by webs, and pass without trace. So honestly, the Cloak of Displacement is just going to be better. Because it is such a powerful cloak, so we're going to attune that to her. Then we've got the Cloak of Protection. She's got a Cloak of Displacement. Could Ilandir maybe use the Cloak of Protection instead of advantage on stealth checks? No. We'll keep that. Constitution is 19 with that, but if we give him the... I thought we had another amulet. Oh yeah, then there's the matter of the Soul Drinker Dagger. We could have him specialize in daggers and dual wield these Soul Drinkers. Let's see what this would look like instead of the Elven Thin Blade, so keep an eye down here. It's currently 1d8 plus 5.
Blessed are the Lightbringers.
It goes 1d4 plus 5 and 2d4 psychic damage, so dual Soul Drinker daggers. There we go. Very nice. The Elven Thin Blade plus 1. I don't know, we can sell it probably. Then there's an amulet. I thought there was an amulet. Potions of Flying. Let's take the Potions of Flying and give them one apiece to everybody, pretty much. Kalandra doesn't need them. Let's see. Scimitar plus 2. Scale armor plus 1 winged boots. Is there anything else? Fire resistance, fire damage is halved. Cloak of the Ancient King would be very nice for the persuasion checks and wisdom of 19. Even for Zoe it would be good, but she's got a Cloak of Displacement. So what we're going to do is just put the Cloak of Displacement on. We'll do the attunement later. What else? Is there anything else? Do we even want the Cloak of the Ancient King? We may sell it. Even though it's so good, we really have nobody that can use it. What is the price of this cloak? 1,600. I mean, yeah, it gives that stealth advantage. Hard to go against that if you're Illandir and what he specializes in. So, and hard to take the Constitution off too, because it's responsible for so many hit points, like 50 or more. Let's see. She still got these on. They're not doing anything for us. Let's take them off. She's got a nerve protection plus 1. Graces of defense. Rings. Lightbringer greatsword. Boots of striding and spring. So really nothing else here that we necessarily want to equip. She has to fix her attunement. Otherwise, it's pretty much par for the course. Everybody has what everybody needs. And can we do any crafting? Can't do, oh, let's actually see what we can buy here in the crafting panel. Let's see. Forceful gauntlets. Gauntlets of pulling. Might as well buy some of this. Forceful gauntlets. Halberd plus. Pike plus 3. Psychic pike. Long mace. Thundering long mace. Enchant hand crossbow plus 2. Yeah, let's do hand crossbow plus 2, hand crossbow plus 2, acidic hand crossbow. We'll buy all those for like 1,000 gold, and we'll read them. So we go ahead and read them. Acidic is primed hand crossbow and stardust. Hand crossbow plus 3 is primed into blood rubies, which we don't have. Plus 2 is primed in 1 blood ruby. Gauntlets of pulling, stardust and primed gauntlets, and forceful gauntlets. Soul Gem and Prime Gauntlet. So none of that stuff we have. Is there any magical items at all that we would want here? We have access to everything he has. She doesn't really use these flying boots. I think we could give her the advantage on Dex stealth checks. Honestly. And the Ring of Detect Invisible. She's got Ring of Dark Vision. You've got a Ring of Protection +1 that's attuned, and the Initiative boots. We should give you the Initiative boots if we remember where they are. Slippers of Spider Climbing. Yeah, why not? You have no boots on at all. We'll give you these, I think. Yeah, she can move across walls. We'll buy those. You have the Ring of Feather Falling. Why do you have a Ring of Feather Falling? Honestly, let's give you a Ring of Detect Invisible. And Illidir, you are just fine with your Initiative boots. Okay, so let's do that really quickly. It's a small upgrades that add up. Let's see. Give you the Ring of Detect Invisible and the Boots of Spider Climb. She can climb 8, very nice. She's got another pair of winged boots. Now Zoe doesn't really use the winged boots too much. Fly. They work every dawn. I thought we had... So what could she actually use though instead? Boots of the Winterlands, can jump, unaffected by encumbrance penalties. Or maybe no, she's got a Cloak of Displacement. So not much she could use instead. No, she could possibly use these Boots of Striding and Springing for jumping at max distance without risk, but unaffected by encumbrance penalties. We could load her with stuff, you know, even though she can't carry that much. Yeah, so let's do that. So her attunement is going to be Boots of Striding and Springing, I think, over the winged boots. I think for our purposes, they just make more sense. That she wouldn't be affected by encumbrance, so she can carry extra loot for us when the need be. So we'll attune those. Wait a minute. What requires attunement about this? All of it or just some of it? Just the heavy armor thing or just the other one? The other ones work. Let's test something. Let's hand her a bunch of stuff. Scale armor. Boop. Prime Druid armor. Boop. Okay, one more thing and she'll be over encumbered. Freebringer Light Sword. Okay, so no, she's over encumbered now. And she has the deficit. Let's give the scale armor back, give the Prime Druid armor, and give the Lightbringer Greatsword back. So if we give her these, it's not... Where's the Lightbringer Greatsword? It just gives her... Oh, she's got a mirror to sell. It just gives her a little more utility for us. So let's sell that mirror. You know, that we can load her with 200 pounds basically or more of Magical items or mundane items and stuff to sell when the need be. How much does that go for? A shard of fire, 4,000. Alright, conclude. Let's quick save. Let's take a short rest first before we level up to do some attunement. Whose attuning is changing? Zoe's, we know. We're removing these. And we're putting on these. So she's done. Who else? Was it Nibiria? No. Ilandir? No. It must be Kalandra. Right, we're giving her a cloak of displacement for the cloak of Arachnida. The Arachnida cloak is super cool. It really is, but we're gonna go cloak of displacement. It's just a better overall cloak. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll keep the other cloaks and stuff handy. Now, everybody is good to go. Let's go start to level up and see how it goes. So we quick saved here. We'll take a long rest. And we will start to level up the process. Zoe finished the potion of heroism. Kalandra finished deep pain. Let's see. Ilandir gets a feat this time. Or if we go fighter, he gets a martial archetype. Which we've gone through the martial archetypes. We could actually give him Weapon Master of Dagger. I think that's what we might do. We might go fighter instead of taking a feat. Let's see what the feats would be anyway. 9 hit points, a second level spell slot, a cantrip to select, a spell to select, and essentially a bonus feat. 2 cantrips to select, it looks like, if we take the feat. If we go to 2-weapon combat, dual flurry, you're a master fighting with paired weapons. You may make an additional offhand attack when attacking with your bonus action. Dual weapon defense, you gain +1 to armor class. Twin blade, when you're about to get hit by a melee attack while dual wielding, you can use your reaction to get +3 AC until the end of the attacker's turn. +1 dex, and you can fight using 2 weapons even if the one-handed melee weapons aren't light. That's not really necessary. Revenant Greatsword is not really necessary. So really the best, absolute best, and what's going to be awesome, if you guys haven't seen this, check this out. Gain 6 hit points, a martial archetype. If we go Weapon Master, he gains Focus Strike. You can use your bonus action to gain advantage on all attacks with your specialized weapon until the end of your turn. You can use this feature 3 times per long rest. We don't have to worry about starting at 10th level. He gets improved critical, meaning you can score a crit on a 19 or 20, and he gains a +1 to hit and damage rolls with your specialized weapon type. And starting at level 9 gets a +2 bonus. But yeah, we would go Weapon Master and we would go Dagger and make it official. And his, if we close and check him out now, he is going to be rather nasty. Look at that. For some reason, isn't getting... It's +10 to hit. One of them is weapon specialization. Now the damage, +4 dex, +1 the dagger itself, +1 weapon specialization. He's getting that with his main attack and his bonus attack. Alright, and the bonus damage is 2d4 psychic for both of them. So that is pretty nasty. If we look at that. But right now we're just... Well, actually, we can take another long rest. No, let's load. We're just looking at what Ilandir can do. Nibiria, it's going to be a different story. Zoe's going to go Ranger, which gives her a second attack, which is going to be awesome. because she does so much damage, extra damage. Trying a new type of cigarette today. See if these are any good. So very exciting stuff. We're really hitting levels where a lot of cool stuff is happening. So anyway, unfortunately we're down to 6 people. R.I.P. Miriam Blackblade. Oh, Calandra didn't finish the deep pain this time. Nibiria will level up. Fighter. She will gain some hit points. Oh. Your Gambit die is upgraded to a D8. You gain an additional Gambit die. You learn 2 more Gambits. Shared Vigilance. Ever Vigilant now grants double intelligence modifier to initiative for you and grants base version to all allies within 30 feet. Nice. Whereas if we go Barbarian level 6, we'll get an additional rage use and the animal aspect, which wasn't quite as good this time around. If we pick the bear aspect, increases your HP by 2 points for every level you take in this class and grants you advantage on strength checks. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. It's good in defensive. Eagle, you gain the eyesight of an eagle. You gain superior dark vision and keen sight. I'm not sure what those actually do. You gain the hunting sensibilities of a wolf. You can track other creatures by keen smell and keen hearing. You also gain the ability of casting the identify creature spell at will. That's pretty cool. But the Gambit stuff is just so powerful if we go fighter. Plus the shared vigilance, bonuses to initiative. For all allies, we learn to... Oh, we can reset a Gambit. Huh, we don't seem to use knockdown even though we have it. Why doesn't it, why doesn't that ever trigger? If your next attack hits a creature, you can spend a Gambit die to deal additional damage equal to the Gambit die roll and knock it prone if it fails its strength saving throw against your Gambit DC. That one doesn't seem to, happen. So, we don't want to ignore any. Brace and precision and counterattack work well. But we've got reach. Spend a Gambit die to increase reach of your melee attacks by 5 feet and remove long-range penalty from ranged attacks. Provoke. If your next attack hits a creature, you will spend a Gambit die to deal additional damage equal to the Gambit die roll and give it disadvantage on all attacks against targets other than you until the end of its turn. Return fire. When a creature misses their attack against you and is more than 5 feet away from you, you can use your reaction to spend a Gambit die and make a single ranged attack against them. Switch. You can use your bonus action to switch places with a creature. If used on an ally, they'll have their armor class increased by your proficiency bonus for a round. If used on an enemy, it will have AC decreased by your proficiency bonus unless it succeeds a dex saving throw against your Gambit DC. Repel. If your next attack hits a creature, spend a Gambit die to deal additional damage and knock it away 5 feet and reduce its movement to 0. Huh. We can go with level 7 Gambits because we're level 7. Blind, we can spend a Gambit die to deal additional damage and blind it for a round if it fails Constitution saving throw. Urgent orders, we can use our bonus action and spend a Gambit die to grant haste to an ally other than yourself within 30 feet in your direct sight. Haste gained this way lasts until the beginning of your next turn and doesn't affect the ally with lethargy. Once it wears off, faint. If you attack before the start of your next turn, you'll spend Gambit die and attack will have advantage. Threaten, if your next attack hits a creature, spend a Gambit die to do additional damage and cause it to be frightened. I would take blind. Maybe replace knockdown because it never works. We never seem to do that. Maybe you have to shove a creature, I don't know. We'll take that and Within 30 feet, grant haste. What is keen sight? 1 second, guys. Let me look up keen sight and what was it? Keen sight and superior dark vision. Let me look that up. Be right back. Okay, apparently you can see within dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light. And I don't know what tracking creatures by keen smell and keen hearing. Let me look that up, actually. Okay, this is weird. If we just finish and let's just finish with the wolf aspect. Let's close. We haven't used the Ranger's Primeval Awareness to see what that is, but it's similar to that. What if we were to click this? What happens? Zoe's concentrating to determine the presence of monsters in the area. There's a dragon present? Oh my. There's a dragon in the sewers. That's unbelievable. So I guess it gives you an idea of what you'll be facing. Let's see if she has animal friendship, find traps, identify creature. Identify creature power. I don't understand. She can use it infinitely. Huh. I don't see the keen smell or keen. Oh, we probably have to come in here and click knockdown. Oh. That's why we never use it. Oh my gosh, good to know. But animal friendship. And identify creature, which I guess would give some bonuses against it in certain situations, but do I want that? Or do I want, more Gambit stuff? Oh, it's such an interesting choice. We could go Barbarian 6 or Fighter 7. And I wonder if that takes any sort of action to use that identify creatures. Huh. And the other one is seeing in dim light, which doesn't seem to be a problem for us. We're like when we're in dim light, she'll see 60 feet as if it's bright light. I mean, that hasn't been an issue for us. So I think we're gonna go fighter and gain all those bonuses. So let's go through the gambits we would take. We would take blind. Well, let's see. Ignore, replace gambit. Debilitate. Gives disadvantage on all saving throws. Let's go with blind and urgent orders. Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. Next would be Zoe. We know we're gonna go ranger with her. Let's just see what cleric would get though. 4th and 5th spell slots, which is very nice, but ranger has the goods. Ranger, we get an ability score choice. Don't we get a second attack? Bonus feat. I thought we get a second attack. do additional 10 damage at -5 attack penalty. Attacks at long range don't impose disadvantage, and ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/2 quarters cover, or 3/4 cover. I mean, that's really good. I was pretty sure she gets a second attack at level 5, though. If we look... Oh, she's going to be level 4. We didn't take Ranger last level. I was supposed to take it last level. Okay, so I would do this, get the feat. Increase walking speed. Critical Virtuoso. Flawless concentration. Speed increases by 10. Immune to difficult terrain. No, let's go with ranged. I think maybe Deadeye. +1 dex, you ignore half and 3/4 cover with your ranged attacks. Choose to take a -5 penalty to do additional 10 damage. I think that's what we want. Yeah, we take Deadeye. And then next level she'll have to take Fog Cloud could be good. Instead of Animal Friendship, which we don't use. Let's unlearn Animal Friendship. And learn Fog Cloud. Hunter's Mark. As a bonus action, an enemy gets additional damage from you, and you can easily detect it for a limited time. Plus 1d6 damage when hit by the caster with a weapon attack. And they're easier to detect. I would go Fog Cloud. Range of 24. We can like obscure range attacks with it. So let's go Fog Cloud, which is more useful. So she'd be finished. And then finally Calandra. Warlock gets an ability score, a feat, and another Eldritch Invocation. Wow. So we would go bonus feat as usual. And pick something like... when you wield a two-handed weapon, gain 1 AC. That's pretty good. Something defensive related. Plus Dex plus selected mental, which would be like probably go Charisma, which would be +4 at 18. Plus Dex would be 2, so that's 6. So her AC would go to 16. Rather than 15. But instead of just getting 1 AC, she'd get a plus to Charisma as well. She has Dragon Wings. +1 Dex, you have advantage on initiative rolls. Proficiency with medium armor and shields. Increase strength or Dex +1. We can increase strength. She doesn't have medium armor right now. And that would help her. Sturdiness of the Tundra, +1 con. You gain proficiency with medium armor and proficiency with warhammers, light and heavy crossbows. Right now she's using a great sword. We could potentially look for a warhammer for her. +1 con. I'd probably go medium armor, raise strength, and then as a invocation, she can summon an elemental. We'll ignore the unlearning. Let's see, Eldritch Step. You can use bonus action to teleport up to 30 feet away to an unoccupied space, or Life Drinker. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes extra necrotic damage equal to your charisma modifier. Wow. Or Superior Pact Weapon. No, I would probably go Life Drinker. And Pact of the Blade, where is that? It doesn't show us where that is. But she gains medium armor, right? Yep. She can unlearn a spell to learn another one. I think she's fine to ignore that. Now if we close Ilindi or Calandra, now with her 15 AC and Warlock armor, could essentially wear like what's that star? Immune to Mummy's Dreadful Glare for now, yeah. Could wear like scale armor +1. Let's see if that works for her. From a 15 AC to an 18. That would be the ticket right there. So we know what we're going to do with Calandra. And she also becomes proficient with Warhammers, which in the case we find a nice enchanted Warhammer, she can use it. So there's all the level ups, guys. We pretty much figured out what we want to do. Yeah, she has stealth disadvantage, but that's not very important. That is very good. Plus she gets another point of strength, which makes her +10 to hit. Another point of extra damage due to her strength bonus. Wow, this level up for everybody is super nice. Let me delete episode 13. So let me just look at the time. 43 minutes. All right, so let's load quick save 5. Next episode, we'll jump right into it really quickly, level everybody up. We know what we're going to do now for everybody. Maybe we should do it this episode. Yeah, we'll do it next episode. Start that episode that way, and then we will set out for adventure. Where will we go? Probably the foothills. I want to move more in that direction. Outside of the swamp. Could head back to the Queen Dryad's Grove. That is a thought. We're going to save right here, though. I want to say thank you for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I think the options this time are super awesome for every class. We really have some great options that are going to take us to another level of power. And wow, it's really impressive stuff, in my opinion. Really getting super cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're enjoying the LP if you're watching it. Stay tuned. Next episode will be action and adventure. And I hope to see you guys then. Come on back and we'll have some more fun. As for Baldur's Gate 3, if I have started playing it, you probably see it on my channel already. And we're going to probably put a pause on Solasta, but do come back. I'll probably play one more episode just to get those options in. You know what? Maybe we should go a little bit longer this episode and just make these level ups, because if this is the last episode, I don't want to forget what we just did. If I come back like a year later or something, or months later or weeks later, I don't want to forget what we had going, because we made some awesome choices that were available to us. So let's go ahead and take a few extra minutes to do a proper level up here. So we finished the Potion of Heroism. Kalandra finished Deep Pain. All right, let's start with Ilandir. He became a weapon specialist, so he's going to gain 10 hit points. Become a weapon master. In daggers, he's done. Nibiria, we're going to level up in fighter to gain those gambits. She gains 9 hit points. We saw what she gained. And we don't want to replace a gambit. We want to take blind and urgent orders and finish. Then we have a level up for Zoe. She chose ranger. We're going to get a feat. She gains 7 hit points and a bonus feat. She takes combat range, Deadeye. We saw what that is. And she unlearned animal friendship to learn fog cloud. And then finally Kalandra, staying as a warlock, gaining all the benefits, 8 HP, a bonus feat. Her bonus feat was learning medium armor. We saw what that brings, going with strength, build, and then didn't want to change any of these. So let's ignore that, and then we can learn just checking what else there is. Okay. We learned Life Drinker. And and I think we're good to go. We don't want to unlearn a spell. We want to just finish, and there we go. So we can prepare spells. Those 11 we picked are already good enough. She didn't get any more of those spells. She just got Fog Cloud. And there we have it. We're leveled up. Let's first quickly put Kalandra in the medium armor. Which gives her a 3 bonus to AC. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. So there we have it. We're good to go for now. Thank you guys for joining me. Stay tuned. Much more. Well, I don't know if much more to come, but stay tuned to whatever is next. I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into this LP. At any point, I appreciate you guys very much. Much love, peace, and joy. I guess it's on to Baldur's Gate 3 for me. We will see what happens. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay cool. Bye-bye.